The All Progressives Congress (APC) on Wednesday in Abuja closed its case against the election petition of Alhaji Abubakar Atiku and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) at the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) without calling a single witness. Counsel to the APC, Mr. Lateef Fagbemi San, told the court that there was no need wiping a dead horse, saying the evidence of President Bola Tinubu's sole witness, Senator Opeyemi Bamide, was enough to do damage to the petitioner's case. Having taken a sober reflection of the entire case, we have enough evidence and we are not calling any witnesses. We do not intend to wipe a dead horse. We announce the closure of the case of the third respondent, the APC, Fagbemi said. Fagbemi took this position after he cross-examined Bamidele, who was Tinubu's star and the only witness. Bamidele, who is also a lawyer, told the court that the $460,000 forfeiture judgment tendered in evidence by the petitioners was not strong enough to warrant the nullification of Tinubu's election. According to the witness, the judgment of the U.S. court on the forfeiture of $460,000 had Tinubu's name on it, but not as a criminal proceeding, but as a civil proceeding. The witness insisted that it was not a criminal forfeiture, but a civil one. Bamidele, who is the Senate Majority Leader, held that Tinubu was not charged, arraigned, indicted, or sentenced for any criminal offense by any court in the United States. As far as criminal indictment is concerned, Tinubu has a clean bill of health because he was never indicted and convicted by any court in the United States. The witness told the court that he had known Tinubu for over 35 years, adding that in all those years, he knew the president as a bona fide Nigerian citizen by birth. While answering questions posed by counsel to the petitioners, Mr. Eyitayo Jegede San, the witness, said that Tinubu did not need to score 25% of votes cast in Federal Capital Territory (FCT) to be declared winner of the February 25th presidential election. He also said that the president did not need to win the election in his own state to be declared winner. The witness insisted that Abuja was simply the federal capital city and had no special status attached to it. He agreed with the petitioner's counsel that President Tinubu scored 19.4% of the total votes cast in FCT. The witness, who was led in evidence by counsel to Tinubu, Mr. Wole Olanipekin San, said a judgment of the Federal High Court, Abuja, in a suit filed by Labour Party on the mode of collation of election results, held that INEC was at the liberty to use any mode of collation it deemed fit. The witness also told the court that he was licensed to practice at the New York Bar in the United States as well. With the sole witness, Olanipekin also announced the closure of Tinubu's defense against the petition filed by the PDP and Atiku. The news agency of Nigeria NAN reports that the closing of the defense by Tinubu and the APC marks the end of one phase, and it takes the case filed by PDP and Atiku to its next phase, which is the exchanging of final written addresses among parties and the closing arguments. The presiding judge of the 5-member panel, Justice Haruna Tisamani, gave the respondents, INEC, APC, and Tinubu 10 days to file their final written addresses, while the petitioners have 7 days to respond, and the respondents have another 5 days to reply on points of law. Justice Tisamani said that the parties would be communicated on the date for the adoption of the final written addresses. NAN also reports that Atiku came second in the February 25th presidential election, but he is urging the court to overturn Tinubu's victory on account of electoral fraud and the non-compliance with statutory provisions in the conduct of the election. Anthony Q, Kibri's Got Talent.